Hello everyone, it's Jamie and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another cross-stitching video. It is currently Flossmas day 3 and I am working on my Musselburgh hat, which is by Isolde Teague, and I'm using wool folk yarn. I think this is the color cream tweed, which I love this color, and I'm going to be going over my plans for today for cross-stitching and a tiny bit of knitting. So to start with, I will be working on Autumn Harmony. And today I am really hoping to finish the color 920. It only has 247 stitches left, so I'm really hoping that I can get that color done today, and then that means that tomorrow I might be able to pick some new colors. I'm gonna have to think though, because tomorrow might be a busier day, which I'll go into in a little bit. And then the next thing that I would like to do is the Haid Stitch Along. I am working on Merry Mushroom Village Picnic number 3 for that one. And I am going to be working on the color 310, which yes, boring color, but I'm hoping it will fill in a lot more of the greens, because I put 2 greens in on the first couple days of Flossmas, so now I'm going to work on the black, and that will shade in some of that grassy area. And I would like to try and do 500 stitches on that today. That project is a half cross project, so it does tend to go faster. So I have been setting the goal of 500 stitches, but the last few days I have been able to do closer to 1,000. So I kind of am hoping that I can do that again today, especially because I will just talk about it now. So tomorrow I think I'm going to be doing some Christmas shopping, and so I will have less stitching time tomorrow when my kids are at school, because that's when I'm going to be going Christmas shopping. So I don't know how much I'll get done tomorrow for cross stitching, so I really would like to try and do a little extra today if I can, if at all possible. So if I can do another color after the 310 is finished, I will possibly start a second color on the Haid Stitch Along, but we'll see what I end up getting done. And then for knitting, I would like to start my second sock once the circular needles come. My packages don't normally come until later at after 3 o'clock. It's only 10:30 right now. So I have a while, and so I won't be able to start that until the evening most likely, but I would like to get the second sock started and possibly get that cuff finished. So we'll see what happens on the sock. And then for watching, I don't want to watch a movie today. I think what I want to do is listen to the Mistletoe Murders. That is, I don't know exactly what you would call it, like a podcast. It's a series on Audible, so it's an Audible original, and it has multiple voice actors in it, and it's released, I think, weekly, and it's little 30-minute chunks. And they have 2 seasons of it already, and I listened to them last year, and I really liked them, and I saw that there is a 3rd season of that out, so I really want to listen to that. It's really fun because the lady is a detective, but she's undercover, so she owns a Christmas shop in some little town. She can't let people know who she really was, and then murders happen, and it's really good. So that is what I will be doing today. The first project I will be working on today is most likely Autumn Harmony, which is, here she is. Where? I don't know which way this goes. I think it goes this way. So there's Autumn Harmony. I am going to have to move the hoop on this before I start working on it, so I will make sure that I take a before picture, so once I have done my stitching on it, I can insert the before picture and, show you what it looked like before I started stitching on it. So I will be back once I have an update on Autumn Harmony. Here is Autumn Harmony after 247 stitches, which means that the color I was working on, 920, is now done. And I looked in Pattern Keeper and I have completed 5 colors on this piece so far. I completed 920, 814, 154, 3865, and white. So those are the colors I finished. And I think starting tomorrow, I might pick some of the colors that don't have a lot of stitches left, because there are some colors that only have 20 and less stitches, so there might be a few that I can get done fairly fast, so I might do some of those colors. It's kind of won't be fun though, because some of those colors are lighter colors. So there's 822, doesn't have that many stitches, and 3743, which is kind of that light purpley color. So there's a lot of lighter colors that need to be done, so those might not be very fun to see, but that is what I will be doing starting tomorrow. Now it is time for me to work on the Haid Stitch Along next. I will say that there will be a break in between when I actually stitch though, because I need to have lunch, and then it will be time to go and pick up my kids. I might try stitching on this in the car, but I'll see. I don't really like cross stitching in the car that much anymore. I used to do it a lot more, but now that I have a Lowry, I've gotten used to stitching with a stand, so stitching without a stand isn't as comfortable for my shoulders anymore. And so if I end up not stitching, I might just knit or something in the car, but I will be back when I have more updates on anything. And here is Merry Mushroom Village Picnic number 3 after I did, I think it was like right over 1,000 stitches, and I ended up doing the black here on this side, and I also ended up doing another shade of green because the black only was like 300 stitches left on this page, and so it didn't get me very far. And so then I ended up doing 700 stitches, and I think it was DMC 904, and that was a lighter shade of green. So there is my ending point, and this thing here, the side here with the grass, is filling in a lot quicker than I thought it would. So I am hopeful that as long as there's not a ton of like confetti in these areas, I'm hoping that I can get this page finished soon because it's going very fast. And the other thing that I did work on a little tiny bit, barely, is I did start my second sock. So there it is, a little baby start. I think I've only done like 3 rounds of 25 rounds. So I did end up doing that. So I can check that off on my checklist because today I just put to start the sock. I didn't actually put to finish the cuff. I think tomorrow I will try and finish the cuff, but that was for me to figure out tomorrow. So thank you everyone for watching, liking, and commenting, and I will see you all tomorrow for Flossmas Day 4, I think. Bye!